Today's thought is success does not depend on the size of our brain. It is totally depend on the size of our thoughts. I repeat it again. Success does not depend on the size of our brain. It is totally depend on the size of our thought. Good morning everyone. Welcome back. I hope all of you are safe and fit at home. This video is for the students of class 8. Subject English. And today in this video, we shall cover one grammar topic. This is our chapter number 5 and the name of the chapter is Talking About the Future. This is my lecture number 1 of the same chapter. This chapter is taken from P.C. Wren's grammar book. First of all, in this video, we shall learn the meaning, uses, structure and forms of future tense with examples. After then, we shall discuss the homework solution of the homework which was assigned you in lecture number 2 of chapter 4, present and past. Students, as we have already discussed the meaning of tenses in lecture number 1 and 2 of chapter 4, present and past. So let's have a quick recap of it. Tenses are the forms of a verb that are used to show the time of the action expressed by the verb. Tenses tell us whether an action takes place in the past, present or future. Let's see some examples to clarify it. Number 1. He is using the computer now. Number 2. He used the computer yesterday. Number 3. He will use the computer tomorrow. The same verb use is used in all these sentences, but we find different forms of the verb in the sentences. The form of verb in the first sentence is using refers to the present time and shows that the action is continuing. The form of verb in the second sentence used refers to the past time and shows that the action is completed. The form of verb will use in the last sentence refers to the future time and shows that the action will complete. The tenses used in the given sentences are: in the first sentence, it is used present continuous tense. In the second sentence, simple past tense is used. And in the last sentence, simple future tense is used. Let's see how many kinds of tenses are there. Number 1, present tense. Number 2, past tense. Number 3, future tense. So there are 3 tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. Present tense shows present time, past tense shows past time and future tense shows future time. Students, today in this video, we shall learn the meaning, uses, structure and forms of future tense. Let's see how many kinds of forms are there of future tense. Number 1, simple future tense, or we can say future indefinite tense. Number 2, future continuous tense. Number 3, future perfect tense. And last, number 4, future perfect continuous tense. So there are 4 forms of future tense: simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. Let's see where to use will and shall in the future tense. With first person, singular and plural or pronouns I and we use shall. With second person and third person, singular and plural or pronouns he, she, it, you and they, we use will in the future tense. Now let's discuss the meaning and structure or identification of simple future tense. Simple future tense indicates an action that will take place after the present time and that has no real connection with the present time. Or we can say the simple future tense is used when the action is promised or thought to occur in the future. Now let's see the identification or structure of simple future tense. Subject plus will or shall plus first form of the verb plus object. Let's see the structure of simple future tense when we use it in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. In the affirmative or positive sentence, the structure will be subject plus will or shall plus first form of the verb plus object. For example, I shall go to Thailand. In the negative sentence, the structure will be subject plus will or shall plus not plus first form of the verb plus object. For example, I shall not go to Thailand. In the interrogative sentence, the structure will be will or shall plus subject plus first form of the verb plus object. For example, will you go to Thailand? Note one thing, to make interrogative sentence, we put question mark at the end of the sentence. Let's see where to use simple future tense with examples. Number 1. It is used to express actions decided at the moment of speech. Or we can say, when we decide to do something at the time of speaking, we use simple future tense. For example, I have a toothache, I will take some medicine. Remember one thing, we can use will also with I and we, but shall is more formal. Number 2. It is used to express unplanned future actions. For example, winter will come soon. Number 3. It is used for offering, asking for a request, promising, ordering and threatening. Threatening means to show an intention to harm someone. For example, I am afraid we will get wet. Number 4. It is used for unpreventable actions in future. Or we can say, it is used to talk about things which we cannot control. For example, summer will come soon. Number 5. It is used with conditional, time and purpose clauses. For example, when I arrive at home, I will call you. Number 6. It is used for thoughts, predictions, assumptions, sureness and fearness about future. Assumptions means a thing that is accepted as true or as certain to happen without proof. Or we can say, to talk about prediction means what we think will happen. For example, I promise I will not tell this to anyone. Let's discuss the meaning and structure or identification of future continuous tense. Future continuous tense indicates an action in the future that is longer in the duration than another action in the future. Or we can say that the future continuous tense is used when an action is promised or thought to be going on at a specific time or context in the future. Let's see what is the identification or structure of future continuous tense. Subject plus will or shall plus be plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. Let's see the structure of future continuous tense when we use it in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. In the affirmative or positive sentence, the structure will be subject plus will or shall plus be plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. For example, I will be singing in the concert tomorrow. In the negative sentence, the structure will be subject plus will or shall plus not plus be plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. For example, I will not be singing in the concert tomorrow. In the interrogative sentence, the structure will be will or shall plus subject plus be plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. For example, will you be singing in the concert tomorrow? Let's see the uses of future continuous tense with examples. Number 1. It is used to describe interrupted actions in the future or to describe atmosphere in the future. Or we can say it is used to talk about something that will be going on at a particular time or over a particular period in the future. For example, when you come tomorrow, they will be playing tennis. Number 2. It is used to express actions in the progress at a specific time in the future. For example, at 12 o'clock tomorrow, we will be having lunch at school. Number 3. It is used to refer to actions that are happening now and expected to continue in the future. For example, unfortunately, sea levels will still be rising in 20 years. Number 4. It is used to ask a question politely about the future. For example, will you be bringing your friends to the party tonight? Number 5. It is used to emphasize future plans and intentions. Or we can say that it is used when the future action is the result of a previous decision or arrangement. For example, he will be coming to visit us next week. Number 6. It is used to talk about a routine activity. For example, I will be seeing Gopi on Saturday. That is when we usually meet. Number 7. It is used to express parallel actions or series of parallel actions in the future. For example, she will be watching TV and he will be cooking dinner. Let's see the meaning and identification or structure of future perfect tense. Future perfect tense indicates an action in the future that will have been completed before another action or event in the future. Or we can say the future perfect tense is used to demonstrate an action which is promised to be done by certain time in the future. Let's see the structure or identification of future perfect tense. Subject plus will or shall plus have plus third form of the verb plus object. In the perfect tense, whether it is future, present or past, we use always third form of the verb instead of first and second. Let's see the structure of future perfect tense when we use it in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. In the positive or affirmative sentence, the structure will be subject plus will or shall plus have plus third form of the verb plus object. For example, he will have done it by this evening. In the negative sentence, the structure will be subject plus will or shall plus not plus have plus third form of the verb plus object. For example, he will not have done it by this evening. In the interrogative sentence, the structure will be will or shall plus subject plus have plus third form of the verb plus object. For example, will he have done it by this evening? Let's see the uses of future perfect tense with examples. Number 1. It is used to talk about an action that will finish before a certain time in the future. Or we can say the future perfect tense is used for an action that will be completed at some time in the future. For example, by 8 o'clock tomorrow, I will have taken off for Japan. Number 2. It is used to talk about an action that will be completed before another event takes place. For example, she will have learnt Chinese before she moves to China. Number 3. It is used to express conviction that something happened in the near past. For example, Mohan will have arrived at the hotel by now. Let's see the meaning or identification or structure of future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense indicates an action in the future that will have been continuing until another time or event in the future. Now let's see the identification or structure of future perfect continuous tense. Subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. Let's see the structure of future perfect continuous tense when we use it in affirmative, negative or interrogative sentences. In the positive or affirmative sentence, the structure will be subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. For example, I will have been eating vegetables for 3 months. In the negative sentence, the structure will be subject plus want or will or shall plus not plus have plus been plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. For example, I won't have been eating vegetables for 3 months. Want is a short form of will. In the interrogative sentence, the structure will be will or shall plus subject plus have plus been plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. For example, will you have been eating vegetables for 3 months? Let's see the uses of future perfect continuous tense with examples. Number 1. It is used to show that something will continue until a particular event or time in the future. For example, James will have been teaching at the university for more than a year by the time he leaves for Asia. Number 2. It is used to talk about something that finishes just before another time or action. For example, I will be tired when I get home because I will have been walking for over an hour. There are some exceptions when we use simple present tense or present continuous tense instead of simple future tense in the sentences. Let's see how with examples. For scheduled events means official timings, timetabled events, calendar timings. Simple present tense is used instead of future tense. Let's see some examples to clarify it. The train leaves at 4 o'clock. Number 2, the exam starts next week. Number 3, the bus goes at 5:30 p.m. For plans and arrangements that have already been made, present continuous tense is used instead of future tense. Let's see some examples to clarify it. I am flying to New York tomorrow. Number 2, we are getting married next week. Number 3, they are having a party at Christmas. Let's see what is the difference between will and be going to plus base form of the verb when we use it in future tense. Will is used to express future actions decided at the moment of speaking. Means when we take immediate decision. For example, I will have salad now. Be going to plus base form of the verb is used to express future plans decided before the moment of speaking. Means when we have already planned something in advance. Means prior plans. For example, I am going to visit my aunt next Friday. It is used to express prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. For example, I think United will win the game. It is used to express a prediction based on present evidence. For example, look at those black clouds. It is going to rain. It is used to express a future fact. For example, the sun will rise tomorrow. It is used to express that something is about to happen. For example, get back, the bomb is going to explode. Students, you have to complete your homework on the basis of the topic explained by me. And your homework is revise future tense from the book or video, and based on the understanding of the topic, do exercises mentioned in the book PC Wren's Grammar as. Page number 35, exercise number 1 and 2. Students, since you are not having your PC Wren's grammar book with you, so here in this video, I have mentioned your homework in detail. Exercise number 1. Choose the correct or more suitable forms of the verbs to fill in the blanks. Number 1. The train dashed at 8:20. Number 2. We dash to Hyderabad tomorrow. Number 3. It is late. I think I dash to bed now. Number 4. Who is arranging the party? Mohan dash it. Number 5. Tea or coffee? I dash coffee. Number 6. I dash to Delhi at this time tomorrow. Number 7. The boat is full of water. It dash. Exercise number 2. Combine the following pairs by changing them into the future perfect tense. One has done for you. Number 1. The children will eat all the chocolates before their mother comes. The answer of this is the children will have eaten all the chocolate before their mother comes. Number 2. The fire will destroy the whole forest before the firemen arrive. Number 3. The patient will die before the doctor arrives. Number 4. Samita will leave before you reach her place. Number 5. We will pay back all our debts before you leave this place. So at last, I would like to say that you have to complete your homework in your book or in your fair notebook by following the correct format. Students, now in this video, we shall discuss the homework solution of the homework which was assigned you in lecture number 2 of chapter 4, present and past. Students, we have already discussed the meaning, uses, structure and forms of past tense in lecture number 2 of chapter 4, present and past. As I assigned you homework which was to be done by you on the basis of your understanding, and your homework was revise past tense from the book or video, and based on the understanding of the topic, do exercises mentioned in the book PC Wren's Grammar as. Page number 29, exercise number 2. Page number 30 and 31, exercise number 4. Page number 32, exercise number 5. Let's discuss the exercises in detail. Exercise number 2. What did you do last Sunday? Write 5 sentences using simple past tense. These sentences I have written only as a simple, but you have to write down sentences by your own. That what did you do last Sunday? I got up or woke up at 6 a.m. Number 2. I took my bath at 7:30 a.m. Number 3. I had breakfast at 8 a.m. Number 4. I watched Ramayan on TV at 9 a.m. Number 5. I revised present tense at 10:30 a.m. Exercise number 4. Fill in the blanks with correct or most appropriate forms of the verbs given in the brackets. Use the simple past or present perfect tense. Number 1. We dashed the movie on video yesterday. Answer is saw. The form of the verb saw refers to simple past tense and shows that the action finished at some time in the past. Number 2. I dash Mr. NP Singh since 2001. Answer is have known. The form of the verb have known refers to present perfect tense and it is used to express situations that started in past and are still true. Number 3. It is very cold, so I dash the window. Answer is have closed. The form of the verb have closed refers to the present perfect tense and shows that the action happened only a short time ago. Number 4. I dashed my breakfast half an hour ago. Answer is had. The form of the verb had refers to the simple past tense and shows that the action finished at some time in the past. Number 5. I dash the crossword look. Answer is have solved. The form of the verb have solved refers to the present perfect tense and shows that the action happened only a short time ago. Number 6. The Chief Minister dashed our school last month. Answer is visited. The form of the verb visited refers to the simple past tense and shows that the action finished at some time in the past. Exercise number 5. Fill in the blanks with the correct forms of the verbs given in the brackets. Use the simple past, past continuous, past perfect or present tense. Number 1. Saroja dashed her hand while she dashed the dinner. Answer is burnt and was cooking. It shows an action that was still going on at a particular moment in the past. Number 2. Anil came at 10:30. You dashed to bed by that time. Answer is had gone. It shows an action completed before another action happened. Number 3. Gopi dashed asleep while she dashed the magazine. Answer is fell and was reading. It shows an action that was still going on at a particular moment in the past. Number 4. We dashed to cinema late, so the film dash already. Answer is got and had already started. It shows an action completed before another action happened. Number 5. The boy dash while he dash. Answer is fell and was running. It shows an action that was still going on at a particular moment in the past. Number 6. He dash very tired because he dash football for 2 hours. Answer is felt and had been playing. It is used to describe cause of second event, means an event finished first before another past event. So this is the end of the lecture. At last, I would like to say that complete your homework in neat and clean handwriting and revise tenses. Students, if you like our videos, then don't forget to hit on the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you and have a nice day.